Hello, I'm Reverend Mark William Ennis. I thank you for watching and listening to this video. This is book reading number 6 from my book Out of the Wilderness, Honoring His Abusive Christian Father and Mother. It is published by Christian Faith Publishing. Remember, on my reading number 5, Rose, who's been abused, finally had the courage to talk about it. She talked with her minister about it, and then later on with her husband, with the minister present. Now we're dealing with the fallout from that. The fallout is, of course, as an abuser, Calvin doesn't want the secret out. If you've grown up in abuse, I bet you know that same little dance that abusers do. They try to keep the secret. And when you find the strength and courage to let the secret out, you can gain power if you are the abuse victim. So here's just a few pages. What has happened now is Rose and her husband Calvin, they're having dinner together, and he is not happy that she has let a secret out with their minister. Here's the dialogue. Oh, if you have not heard this, Will is their son. Will called and left you 2 messages, Rose said. What does he want? He wants to talk to you. He's worried about you, me, and Charles. What did you tell him? I didn't talk to him. He left a message last night when we were out. He left another one this morning. He's asking you to call back. He can wait, Calvin said, as he stood up and walked back to the liquor cabinet to fix another drink. Why won't you call our son? He's worried. You really opened a can of worms talking to Pastor Ronald. Since when do we air our dirty wash in public? She paused as she held a spoonful of corn halfway between her plate and her mouth. Had she really just heard him say that? I needed the truth to come out. I was afraid to tell you without someone else being there. Your temper gets out of control. I spoke to Charles about this. He says that it never happened. I didn't dream it up, Calvin. He was touching me. He wouldn't lie to me. Neither would I. Are you calling me a liar? She shook at his reaction. Why did he trust this boy so much? What did he have on her husband? Maybe it's the prednisone that you were on. The doctor said that it causes side effects. It doesn't make you hallucinate. Why would he lie to me? To get out of trouble. Why do you think? He remained quiet, drank more alcohol, and began to eat. I called Bill and made an appointment for counseling. Bill. Bill who? Bill Temple. He was the youth advisor for the kids. He left to get counseling training. You started therapy? For what? I was molested in my own home, she said, uncharacteristically raising her voice. I need to talk to someone. So you're going to share family concerns outside of the family? You aren't going to do anything about it. What should I do? Throw Charles out. How can you think about doing that to the poor boy? All his life, people have been against him. Maybe it's because of the way he acts. Finally, the truth is coming out. Calvin doesn't like it. And Rose is finally taking some power. She's doing it by sharing the secret that Calvin doesn't want anyone to know. Anyone who's grown up with abuse knows how secrecy is so important to an abuser. If you are being abused, one way to take power is to let the secret out, or at least threaten to let the secret out. If you are being abused or have been and are wounded from that, please seek professional help. Call authorities if necessary. And if you have no resources, you don't know where to turn, feel free to contact me. Leave me a message if you are seeing this. I can help you get hooked up with some professional counseling. No one has a right to abuse you. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in reading more, the title of the book, Out of the Wilderness, Honoring His Abusive Christian Father and Mother. It is by Christian Faith Publishing. It is available on Barnes & Noble. It's available on Amazon. And I'm hoping in another couple of months, it will also be an audio book. This is Reverend Mark William Ennis. I wish you God's greatest blessing.